Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be, if you hear whining in the back, it's my lovely dogs who are locked out of the room for the moment because I'm filming and I have my breakfast. So I'm going to eat while I do this video. But I haven't not announced, but I haven't shared or anything on YouTube about the fact that my husband and I are pregnant, and we're really excited about it. And so this will probably be the first of a few different videos I try to do, just kind of about our pregnancy and just baby stuff and all that. I have a couple ideas, but anyways, right now I just wanted to do a quick little pregnancy recap up to this point. Tomorrow I will be 18 weeks pregnant, which is so crazy. I feel like I just popped. You can't see right now, but last week or so is when I was really it wasn't that I was just bigger at night. I was really I wake up and I have a little bit of a bump now, which is really exciting. So yeah, I just was gonna talk about those fun little things. So if that's something that you want to see, then just keep watching. Okay, so at first, when I started kind of writing stuff down, I thought I would do it each trimester, but I quickly realized that I knew I wasn't going to get this a first trimester video done and loaded at my exact first trimester being done, because we hadn't we were still in the process of telling some people and then hadn't shared it on social media or anything like that. So we went back home. We saw my Montana trip, and my sister had her baby, and so I was just kind of I'll share all that stuff after. Anyways, so the notes I have from the beginning, we found out we were pregnant in early March. It might have even been a little later because we told my family the day that we were helping Blake's brother and our sister-in-law move. That's when we called them and told them. And that was March 5th or something like that. I'd have to look at the calendar and I'm not going to bother with that. But yeah, so it was early March when we told our immediate family. I know when we conceived, but I'm not going to share that specific detail. But yeah, so these are kind of just from the beginning of that on. Really, I've had I feel so lucky, honestly. I have had a pretty easy pregnancy so far. I would get nauseous if I wasn't eating. So, and I mean, not even that bad nauseous. It was just a little bit of nausea. And I would just eat a snack or whatever and it would go away. And so I just was I've read in a bunch of books and other things, if you just always eat, you won't get sick. So I was I'll just always eat. So I was really good at eating a lot of bread things because they're just an easy snack, or crackers and stuff. Fruit, I always have loved fruit, so that was an easy thing to just always eat. Yeah, so it was really, really simple. When I went back home in March for my sister's baby shower, and I was pretty nervous to fly. I didn't want to get sick on the plane. I had heard stories of just nervous flyers getting sick and then getting kicked off the plane. And I didn't want that to happen just because I was pregnant. Luckily, that whole trip was totally fine. I wasn't really sick ever, just, kept eating and stuff. But one of my notes I have here is on Tuesday of my 7th week was the first day it really like, it was the day, because I flew back home in March on a Monday. So it was the day after, and I was nauseous all day long. Like, I kept eating, thankfully. Like, I kept thinking that would help it, and it didn't help the nausea go away, but it didn't, I never got sick. Never actually threw up or anything. So that was really good. And those two types of things have only happened twice, like where I was nauseous all day and eating didn't really help. And I think I was probably I had gotten like morning sickness candies. I think I was out of those at the time, so I just kind of bared through it. And I was working from home, so I couldn't like run to the store really quick. But yeah, only 2 days. I don't remember what the second day was. I know it was like probably within a week or two of this first day. So yeah, that was really nice that it was a pretty short-lived thing. But by week 8, that's when I was so tired. Like, my work schedule is very nice because I work from home and I either work at 2 p.m. or 10 a.m. So I've been able to sleep in as needed, which was a lifesaver. I would have been a zombie if I had a normal like 8 to 5 job, or at my previous place of employment, we worked 4/10. So like I worked at 7 a.m. or earlier, kind of depending. Like, I had a really weird work schedule because like I only had one car. That's not even an issue in this whole scenario. But yeah, it was just like, it would have been rough. And I, like, the girls that do have to do that, just because, I mean, everyone says you do it because you have to do it. I'm like, I am so glad I didn't have to do that. And then I feel like I anticipated not being tired as much after my first trimester was over. And I really don't think that's been the case. I'm not as tired because there was times like I'd wake up, I'd eat, and I'd fall asleep and take a nap. And I'd always set an alarm for like 9:30. Like I'd get up around 7:30 or so and eat. And then I'd set an alarm for 9:30 knowing I was about to fall asleep on the couch and needed to wake up again by 9:30 to work at 10. Or like the same thing, if I was working at 2, I would just sleep for a little while. So that was like really like such a benefit of working from home and having kind of weird hours at the moment. But yeah, I'm still not as tired because that was like really like I would just pass out. I was so tired all the time, but I still can't really get myself, like I really am a morning person and I don't have to, and that's probably part of it. The fact that I can just still sleep in, I let myself sleep in, and I'm just like, oh, everyone says you're not going to get sleep when the baby's here, so I'm just going to sleep while I can. So I'm doing it now. And then in my 9th week, on a Friday, was the first time when I'm brushing my teeth, like my gag reflex kicked in, and it basically just dry heaved because I hadn't eaten anything yet. And that's happened like 4 or 5 times, so not a whole lot, which that's really nice. Like, really, it's been a pretty easy pregnancy so far, thankfully. What's interesting to me is around my 16th week, when I really thought all of that stuff would be behind me, it's like things kind of got more intense a little bit. Yeah, I feel like things have gotten more intense since my 16th week. I definitely, like, my sense of smell is way more heightened now. Like, Blake has a glass of wine or something, I can just, like, if I walk into the kitchen, I can smell it, like, and it's like, oh, really gross. Like, it's like not even that strong of wine as far as like the alcohol content, and it just smells like there's rubbing alcohol everywhere. It's so strong to me. Like, the trash is a lot worse. Our dogs, for some reason, like, I need to give them a bath this weekend because I feel like even though everyone else, like Blake's, like, they don't smell bad to me. They don't smell bad to him. They smell bad to me. So yeah, stuff like that. Like, I was talking to my sister about this, and it's like she had the same thing. Like your own body odor smells. Like I asked Blake, I'm like, do I stink? He's like, he doesn't smell it, but I smell it. So I'm showering more frequently than I normally do, just because I feel like I smell bad. Like cleaning things more often. The trash is like really, really gross smelling, which, I mean, that makes sense. It's garbage in your body. Like, the sense of smell kicks in as like a way of your body helping you know what's safe to eat and what's not safe to eat. So, like, that's why your sense of smell is way more, so you can like smell moldy foods easier. Um, which is really helpful when it comes to like if you're about to eat something moldy. But when I'm just walking past my trash and I smell it and want to throw up, that's not super fun. So yesterday I would have been 17 weeks, 5 days pregnant. And that was the very first time I actually threw up. I got home, I was doing some office work for work stuff, and I got back home and I threw something away, and immediately was like, I'm going to throw up, and this is so random. Like, I didn't feel sick prior to that. Like, I had just walked in the door and I didn't feel sick at all while I was at the office for work or driving home or anything. And I went and I threw up, and I was like, what the heck just happened? Like, it was so random. And I texted Blake. I was like, well, I just finally threw up for the first time. That was fun. And when he got home, like half an hour later or so, he's like, the trash smells really, really gross. And that was to him. So, like, I'm just kind of used to my nose, like, I guess, being so sensitive that it didn't flag me that was, like, extra bad smelling. So, he was like, yeah, it did smell bad to him. So that must have been just what triggered me to be sick, which wasn't fun, because then I had a headache all day, and I had to eat more food because I got sick, so I threw up everything I'd eaten already that day. But yeah, I'm really thankful that, I mean, really, it's been a very easy pregnancy. I'm very grateful for that. I'm like enjoying it a lot, and it hasn't been like, like points where I just don't feel good and then I'm just like not enjoying myself or life. Or anything like that. I'm trying to think of anything else. I can't think of anything else I should share just at this point. But I do want to do more videos like around this topic. I've been reading a few different books about pregnancy. Like, I have one right there you can kind of see. I have one, I'm looking at my nightstand right now. I have 1, 2, 3, I think that's 4 on my nightstand. They're kind of backwards, so I can't see the spines of them. I'm pretty sure those 4 are all pregnancy related books. So yeah, I want to share the books I'm reading. I know it's fun to like share different resources that are helpful. I have one of the books is like the classic What to Expect When You're Expecting book. And it is helpful. I don't excuse me, hiccups. I don't read it like when it comes to like the trimesters that I'm in, or like they kind of do it like months. So it's like they'll do it by 4-week segments, I think. And they'll just say like symptoms you might experience. And then if it's like, I'll kind of read each of those things, but there's like a paragraph with each symptom. And if I'm not experiencing it, I don't read it, because I'm hoping if it is like headaches, pregnancy headaches are just the worst headaches I've ever gotten. And I get them like all the time. I just wanted to like, read if it said like when it's likely to end, or, if it's like, this is just how pregnancy is the whole time. Just like information, so I know like just more of like obviously what to expect. and like what is typical for you to go through, and what's something that's more like that's not typical, and it might be something to chat with like my doctor about, stuff like that. So I found that helpful, but I only read the ones that I'm experiencing because I just don't care to read the other ones. And then I have it if like something weird happens, I can go and check it out. But yeah, so that one's pretty helpful. And the other ones I'm reading are really great too. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. I just think it's important to like, I don't know, in anything you do in life that's new, whether it's like a new job or you've got a new dishwasher or I don't know, like everything kind of comes with like an instruction manual, or training or something like that, so you know how to use the new thing. There are birds playing, so I keep getting distracted. So you like know what to expect, or you know what you're doing, or you know like maybe if you don't know what you're doing, because everyone's new at being a parent, even if it's like your fifth kid, it's your fifth kid and you're still raising like 4 other ones. So everything is still new. So I just want to like equip myself as best I can so that I have as much like knowledge going into it. Hey, stop. As possible. So that's why I'm reading so many things. Like, I know a lot about doula. Like I'm in the process of becoming a doula, so I know a lot about like the birth side of things. Jen, stop. But I've obviously never been a mother before. I've babysat like my entire life, basically since like I was 10 years old, probably. So I've been around kids, and I know like I'm not like, it's not like a foreign subject to me. But yeah, I've never been a mom before, so I just want to have as much knowledge and like be as well prepared as I can, so that it's not so like stressful, and like I'm not so clueless and confused and like doubting my instincts, or like second guessing myself on things. So yeah, I'm going to share the books that I've been reading that I've been enjoying that I think will be helpful for other moms, and all of that kind of thing. So yeah, if you want to watch more of those videos, just kind of stay tuned. I'll probably do the book one next, and then I want to also do just like with like holidays and stuff, I do like hauls of the stuff I have or things like that. So I just want to do like a baby haul of the things that we haven't bought too much stuff yet, but we've been gifted a lot of things. So I just want to share that stuff. And then yeah, as like things progress, and I'll share how we're kind of making our office into like an office and a baby's room, all that stuff. So anyways, Jen, that's happened so many times. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe and comment if you have any questions or kind words or anything like that. Let me see if I can show you my little bump. It's little. Oh gosh. Let's see. That's a little guy. Nothing crazy. But yeah, if you liked this video, again, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!